Today I'm making layered brine pork chops with the help of McCormick Grill Mates Garlic Urban Wine Marinade Mix. Hey, I'm Jordan. We're building flavor in layers from start to finish. We got an apple juice and garlic herb brine, a smoky chipotle crust, plus a bourbon oak compound butter melting right over the top. So this is really how you turn pork chops from ordinary into something unforgettable. The secret here is brining. We're going to add this Grill Mates Urban Wine Marinade Mix as our little shortcut for our aromatics, our salt, our sugar, everything that we usually need in a brine is all in this pack right here. In this brine, we're using apple juice, which is the perfect complement for pork. And then I'm going to go in with my water. You could use some wine, you could use lemon juice, and just give it a quick mix so you can dissolve all those spices. So get your pork in the brine, make sure it's fully submerged. These are going to sit in the fridge for at least 2 hours, and while that's happening, I'm going to make a bourbon and oak compound butter. This is how you really show off at home. So for the butter, I'm just using softened, unsalted butter, and to that, I'm going to add the bourbon and oak seasoning from Grill Mates. Now this is great because I'm not cooking these pork chops on a smoker, so this is really going to allow me to get that smoke flavor without having to whip out the charcoal. And then for some brightness, I think a little bit of chopped chives is going to go great in there. I mean, parsley would work, a little bit of oregano, whatever you need, but I love that little oniony note that a chive gives you. Now that the bourbon and oak compound butter is done, it's time to get our pork on the grill. So the pork's been sitting in the brine for 2 hours, and now I'm going to pat it dry. This is going to help me build a really good crust, getting all that excess brine off. A light coat of oil helps the seasoning stick and also helps with caramelization. For my second layer of flavor, I'm going to use Grill Mates Chipotle and roasted garlic. To kind of complement the bourbon and oak that we're using for the butter, what better than a spicy, smoky flavoring to go with it? And so we're going to season both sides of this pork. So now it's time to grill the pork chops. I have my heat set to medium. I'm going to get them on, and I like to put them on a little bit of an angle because I want to get those nice crosshatch marks. So we're going to let those cook about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Now the perfect cooking temperature of pork is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we have to do a lot for resting time, and a lot of carryover cooking happens during that. So I'm going to take these guys off about 140, 142. This way I know in that 5 to 7 minutes of resting, it's going to be at the perfect 145 degrees. Look at that. Could smell that chipotle coming off of there, and now we're going to layer on another layer of smoke with that bourbon and oak compound butter. This recipe is all about building flavor step by step. The brine keeps the pork juicy, the chipotle creates that beautiful char, and the compound butter brings it all together. It's simple techniques layered together that make food great. And once you start brining pork chops like this, it's impossible to go back. Layered brine pork chops. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.